What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more Aviassembly. We are going to be doing a video today specifically using the rotation coupler. And I don't actually know how it works too much, but I kind of want to mess around with it and see what we can do. Specifically because it seems like we could probably do some cool VTOL stuff with it. But to start, we're going to go ahead and grab a standard cockpit, throw a fuselage on the front, put a nose cone, so we'll shrink this down a little bit. Yeah, that works. Then we're going to go ahead and put a body on it. And actually, we're going to slim that body down because we want to be able to put those joints on there. Let's go ahead and grab the rotation joint, sorry, and figure this out. So what happens if I just... There's no way it's going to let me put the actual wings of the plane on there, right? I don't know what the point of this would be, but does it work, I guess? Okay, so we actually could do it like that. Interesting. I want to make it a little bit smoother than how it is, though. And that kind of just looks obnoxious. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get rid of that body and get something a little bit bigger. Actually, I want to go even bigger than that. Let's get the big body. Go ahead and put this on. Let's go ahead and... that was actually a bad choice. Yeah, we're going to just round it off like that. And then we'll make it longer. And then we will go ahead and pinch it back in. But I think I also need to shrink it a little bit just to make it look right. Let's go ahead and get our joints. And I do want to slide that in and see if I can hide it under the big wings. And then the question is, will it still work? So that's actually how it would have to be. Check it just to make sure that works. Could make a slider too, something that slides across the ground. That's going to be really interesting. What if we did make a slider? Well, we'll come back to that. Let's grab two big old jet engines. And just do it like that. Put a big tail wing on it. Oh, that is not what we meant to grab. Let's go ahead and put the thing on 2 sets of steel wheels. Just to make sure it's funny enough. We got a dually on the back. Perfect. Oh, it actually does work. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we could set them so we could do left and right separately. Still won't let us backflip even like this. And the wings still work normally? Oh, they do. Okay, that's an interesting test. And let's go ahead and just roll the wings on back. Nope, did not work as well as I thought it was going to. So I'm just testing the limitations of this. Those bike wheels are not going to be strong enough. Although the dually on the back somehow was. So I might actually leave that. And on the front, go ahead and put a big one. Okay, that looks more correct. I'm not even going to say correct. This just, in my head, keeps getting more and more interesting because we could have an entire back section spinning. Also, it makes me wonder what I can do with this in balloons. Because if a balloon in this game is always upward draft, it's not going to make a difference. But if I can turn a balloon upside down and get it to pull down, we could do something interesting with that. And just for giggles. There we go. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Let me get the controls down here. What in the world is going on? Oh, that is so fun. And we could even make it so the back moved independently. I think next we're gonna have to try a crawler with this technology and see what we can figure out. But let's go ahead and take this one off the back because I mean it makes it completely unfunctional. And let's go ahead and spin that. I just realized I could probably put the engines on those. So let's go ahead and make the wings static. Pull those guys off. Put them here. Not probably the best engine to try this with. I'd weirdly feel better about rocket boosters. First off, we want the rockets like that. Okay, that was a little bit different, not gonna lie. So let's take this one step further. Because we could go ahead and put another one of those on the front here. I mean, it's gonna look a lot of funny, but it's just for testing. Oh wow, it actually kind of does work. Interesting. Okay, this actually is not bad at all. Can we make the plane go backwards? Oh, we ran out of fuel. Let's go ahead and set it down gently. Okay, let's bring it back to the editor and see what we can do in the editor with it. We will go ahead and get rid of these, get rid of those, get rid of those. Honestly, those might stay and get capped off. I wonder if that would actually work. Because then we're going to put a rocket on the back. Take this, squish it down to nothing. And then let's put some real wheels on the back here. At this point, we're essentially making a rocket shuttle, but... So we burned through the fuel way too quick. But it does work. What else is in here? Anything else we need to find? Well, let's go ahead and actually figure out how to do a VTOL type thing this time. I feel like this is going to be the proper cockpit. I feel like... What am I even thinking there? I need to do something with a nose. Alright, I think that looks kind of cool. Go ahead and... So what happens if we put the rotation joint on the wing and then we put the actual... That's tail wing. What am I doing here? I think I can rotate this around, right? Not even that sure. Will that work? Let's go ahead and start. So let's go ahead and point this straight down. Okay, so maybe a little bit too much power. That kind of worked out. Let's go ahead and bring it back. And do a little less dramatic. So it's very touchy, but it does work. Let's take it back. So if it works for that, could those drones benefit from that turny joint? No, not really. Well, let's go ahead and make like a full big old why is it not working? None of these really have helicopter fronts, unfortunately. I could try and build something that looks like a helicopter, though. Okay. And then let's go ahead and turn mirror off. And rotate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and twirl that one. Really, I wonder if it should be flopped. Just gotta center it. Okay, they actually don't look bad. And then let's go ahead and push it forward. Oh, I messed it up. We can do it again real quick. And then push forward. Um, there we go. It kind of looks like a helicopter. We'd really just need to make this nose absolutely. And then Wrong one. We'll go ahead and reline it once I get it to the right length here. How's that? You know what? That does work. And then let's go ahead and put the really small wheels on it. There's no way this lifts off, right? Everything about this is hilarious. Oh, okay, so few issues. Let's try that. I also don't think it's going to have enough lift, which is going to be a small issue. That only had 10, that has 20. So right now we have 20 and we really need 30-ish. What if we put one there? Oh wait, no, we don't want that one. We want this one. And we want them right at the same level, hopefully. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It does consider the wrong side the front, which is a little funny. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. All right, let's see if that fixed anything. Possibly, maybe. A tip. Okay, so we do have a helicopter now. And I mean like a true looking helicopter. It doesn't go very far at the moment. Alright. For right now, I think that's where we're going to call it, but we definitely have some new... Ooh, wait. There we go. It just took me a second to get that figured out. And pa-boom. I know I just keep adding more and more weight to this sucker. So let's go ahead and take on some fuel tanks. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Oh! Okay, it did not like something I did there. Okay, so the recovery was not fast enough. What would it look like just sitting on the runway? Oh, it actually looks pretty right. Oh, you know what? Why can't I... I don't know why the other button's not working now, but... There it is. For some reason, the one button wasn't working. But there is our VTOL helicopter for tonight. We'll go ahead and put a little color on it before we finish. And I think that is where we are going to call it for tonight. And that will be our next video. Thank you guys for stopping. Appreciate y'all. And sorry if it was a little slow. I didn't really know what I was doing while making this one. But it did end pretty well. So thank you much. Have a good night.